Earth signs, welcome back to my channel, guys. This is So True You Tarot. Welcome back. I'm going to do that last week in October. This is going to be the erotic energy reading for the last week in October, guys. Thank you so much for coming by my channel. Thank you so much for all the likes and the positive comments. I appreciate it. I really do, guys. So we're going to do it just like we did it before. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards a little bit, lay them out, and then we'll get started, see what the energy is. Remember, guys, if it does not resonate, then it just don't resonate. You know, you're going to have to get a personal reading or check me out on some of my channels where I do personal readings, or get a personal reading where it resonates, okay? All right, guys. Earth signs. Let's see what the energy is, Earth signs, for that last week in October. All right. Earth signs, my cat is driving me crazy with this table. This table and my cat, I don't know what I'm going to do. My cat loves to come up here, and then the cat hair is all over the place, and I have to, like, clean it off every time I get ready to do these cards. So I'm thinking I'm going to come up with a different plan. I'm going to have to put another cover over this table because I just don't feel like cleaning cat hair off every time I have to do this. So, sorry, I'm venting about my cat, Earth signs. Y'all got a little vent because I had to clean my table off before I did this reading. All right, Earth signs. This is for that last week in October. This is going to be that erotic energy reading. All right, remember the first card is going to be your personality, Earth sign. So let me flip them over before I get started. Look, I'm jumping in. I'm jumping in ahead of myself here. Let me flip them all over like I do. All right, so this is your personality, Earth sign. This could be your ego for that last week in October, and I feel like this is the Ace of Fire. So I feel like somebody getting down to the heart of the matter in a situation here. I feel like with the Ace of Fire here, see this girl, it just like she chose somebody's heart. She took a bite out of somebody's heart, so maybe you getting close to the heart with somebody, you know, with this. Or you taking a bite out of somebody's heart. That's what your personality is. It's like either your personality is taking a bite out of somebody's heart, or somebody taking a bite out of your heart. You know, energy is fluid, guys, so it could be either or. All right? That's where your personality at right now. Where your memory is, maybe with your past memory, I think, what you could have been thinking about in a situation, Earth signs, in this last week is the Queen of Air. So I'm thinking with that situation, you feel like, you know what, you really can't tell you nothing, because you kind of like, if they're not coming at you with the truth, air sign, oh my gosh, Earth sign, if they're not coming at you with the truth in this last week in October, then they can basically talk to you back, because I don't think you want to hear it. That's where your mind, that's where your memory at with the situation. It was like, if it wasn't the truth, maybe there was a time, you know, where your ego, where you was like, I don't know, biting people's heart out here. But now you all about that truth. Like, you was breaking hearts at one point, but now you're not. That's how I feel like. It's about the truth. If they don't come at you with the truth, Earth signs, in this last week, then I don't think you want to hear it. You're not looking for nothing but the truth. That's what you're thinking about. That's where what you was thinking about at one point. I think where you leading to with the situation, where your mind is leading you to, is the Knight of Water. So I think you're gonna stick through it with somebody. This could be a relationship, but I think somebody gonna stick through this. This night right here, I ain't gonna say you're gonna stick in through the long haul, but you're gonna be here. Because this night, they come in, but this night is like, went all in. He went all in. This person went all in. They went deep to the waist with water. He was sitting in full gear. So I think this person will be here for you. Or this situation, this is a person. So I feel like this person gonna be here for you, whatever's going on. And they will be here for you. They might not be here for a long time, but when you need them, they'll be here. Okay, Earth sign? When you need them, they're gonna be here, and they're gonna be there for you in the situation. That's where your mind is leading to. You know this person gonna be there for you when you need them. I think what mood you might be right in, Earth sign, the mood you in is 8 of Earth. So I think right now, Earth signs, you in a good place. You're doing you. You doing you. Look, you playing the flute, we playing music, we being creative. Whatever you're doing, Earth signs, in this last week in October, I think you're good. You doing you. Playing your music, being creative. You grounded, and I think you're in a good place here at the 8 of Earth. So that's what mood you in. You in a good place right now with the 8 of Earth. All right. I think when it comes to matters of the heart, though, Earth sign, we got the 9 of Air. So I feel like when it comes to the heart, you could be teasing a situation here, maybe even in a relationship. I always feel like this card, I said she put her foot out, but I mean to say she put her leg out. So I feel like, you see this card, there's a feeling here like you teasing this situation, earth signs, or somebody teasing you in a situation, in a relationship. Like, I'll give you this much of me, but you're not going to get it all. You won't get all of my emotions. You're not getting all of me. This is where my mood at, but you know, I mean, not my mood, I'm sorry. This is where matters, the heart is at. So I'm going to give you some, I'll give you this much of my heart. You'll get my leg. I'm going to tease it. I don't know. That's what I feel like you teasing somebody, or they teasing you with emotions almost here. I don't know why it's the air, but it feel like emotions. And I feel like you only give them about that much, about a leg worth of your heart. You're going to tease them with a leg. That's all you're going to get today, earth signs. That's how I feel here. When it comes to your health, though, in this last week, earth signs, we got the queen of earth. So I feel like health-wise, some of my earth signs might be good. You know, health-wise, we might be good. Not all of us is good in our health. But some of these earth signs, I think whoever's feeling me, you good. You could lay back a little bit. Maybe our health is under control. We done got our health balanced out in this last week in October. So earth signs, I feel like we could lean back. We could lean back a little in this last week in October. Health is grounded a little bit. We in a good place with our health. For those earth signs that's feeling me. Maybe what we feel is how society sees us in this last week is the Nine of Water. So I think we feel like society see us as living good, feeling good, feeling good. Society see us feeling good. Now we can lift our dress up in a situation like society see us with no cares right now, maybe even emotionally. Like you see society see in you living good, looking good, smiling, maybe and feeling good too. Here with the nine of water. So you think society see you feeling good in the situation by the time we get to that last week. So that's good, earth signs. But the end of the situation, how it's going to end, whatever's going on here, we may end with some conflict. We got the Five of Fire, so we could still end out even though you feel good. So there could still be some conflict. It may not come from your part, but it could come from somebody else, because I feel like this is a bit of a conflict here. And that's how it's going to end. It's going to end in a little conflict. Somebody might be getting taken advantage of. Somebody could be getting mauled in this situation. Maybe somebody not going to get a chance to get their words across. I just feel like it's just going to be conflict here. That's how it's going to end. But when it comes to our spiritual tendencies in this last week in October, I feel like spiritually, earth signs, we could be a little all over the place. Maybe we're not grounded spiritually in this last week. Our spirituality might be blowing in the wind in this last week. Spiritually, we could be all over the place. Maybe not grounding ourselves spiritually in this last week, earth signs. So I feel like we blowing with the wind with our spiritual tendencies in this last week. When it comes to work, earth signs in this last week, we got the mirror. We're going to have to look at work. We're going to have to look at this situation at work or work from all angles. You got to see this situation from all angles. We can't make a quick judgment on whatever's going on at work in this last week in October. So I think you have to see it from every angle, earth sign. See it from, don't just look at it from your point of view. Okay, earth sign, you got to see it from that person's, from the other employee's point of view. You can't always be right. This situation is not going to require you to always be right. You got to look at this from all the way around. Look every angle, okay? That's how we feeling about work. What you hope is that maybe ain't nobody preaching to you about a situation at work or in general. Like, you hope you ain't got to hear the preach telling you how to do you. You hope ain't nobody trying to tell you how to do you. Telling you how to do your job at work, maybe. Telling you how to live your life. That type of feeling here. There's a hope here in this last week. Like, I don't need nobody to come in telling me how to do me. You know, I got me. You worry about yourself. I always feel like this is a worry about yourself card. It's the priest, guys. Sorry. But I feel like we hoping that ain't nobody going to come in, even at work, and try to tell us what to do. But look at this from all angles, okay? So maybe you need to, instead of feeling like this person coming at you, trying to tell you what to do at work, you might need to see this from every angle. Maybe it's another angle to look at it. Now, they're not just telling you something. Maybe they're trying to show you something. I don't know. But I just feel like here, there's a hope here. You don't want to be preached to. Nobody ain't trying to be preached to, earth signs. That's the feeling I'm getting here. But the difficulties, earth sign, is going to be the Six of Fire. So I think the difficulties is we going to have to do what we got to do to get it in this last week. I feel like that means I ain't saying we're gonna do bad things to earth signs. Let's not do nothing we ain't supposed to be doing. But I just feel like if we gotta do a little teasing, a little flirting, whatever we gotta do to get this done, I think we're gonna get it done with the 6 of fire here. I feel like, you know, if I gotta like light a card, listen, if she gotta put her hand in his down there in them pants to get that free glass of wine, then guess what? I'm gonna put my hand down in these pants. That's what I'm doing this week. It is what it is. I'm doing what I gotta be done. That type of feeling here with the 6 of fire. So if I gotta tease or please to get what I need to get, then guess what? I'm doing that. That's how it works, okay? So that's how we in and out that last week in October, earth signs. So I hope you're feeling me on this. For those earth signs that's feeling me on this, thank you guys so much, and I'm gonna see you guys next month. All right, guys, bye.